What's happening, Crypto fam? Happy Tuesday. Good morning and welcome back to Love for Crypto. I'm Scott and it's a pleasure to have you here. I appreciate you taking the time out to consume the content, so thank you. This morning I am running late. It's going to be a relatively quick video. I've only got 2% on this phone. Need to keep my phone charged, man. But yeah, this morning I want to talk about the private sector actually being the catalyst for mass adoption earlier than expected. I think the central banks have legitimately been gearing up to do it for 2023, 2025, but I think stuff like PayPal is actually going to push it through sooner. And we've seen in the documentation when the European Central Bank or the IMF or the Bank of International Settlements or anyone has produced any information, they say be ready for 2023, but bear in mind we might have to go sooner. And it's because of this stuff like PayPal, it's absolutely blowing up. PayPal's reached 85% of Binance.us volume in the first month. Think about that. Binance.us, so all the US customers who use Binance, what their volume, so all the American Binance volume, basically, and within a month, PayPal has reached 85% of that volume. So it's been less than a month since PayPal began offering crypto services and volumes are already soaring. At 25 million American users on PayPal are closing in. At $25 million, American users on PayPal are closing in on Binance.us trading volume within a month since launching crypto services. PayPal began crypto offerings in October and yesterday lifting the waitlist period, making crypto available to all eligible US customers. The payments giant partnered with Paxos for the initiative. The daily volume on the Paxos trading service, ItBit Exchange, has risen from less than $5 million in October to nearly 25 million on November the 13th. Though it's unclear whether this spike is directly related to PayPal opening its crypto operations, few other events would have sparked such activity. In comparison, the 24-hour volume on Bitcoin US is close to $30 million. Nevertheless, the daily trading volume on other US-based exchanges like Kraken and Coinbase Pro is greater than $500 million. Hence, there is significant ground to cover before it starts competing with top exchanges, but the foundation is laid. Still, with a user base of 346 million worldwide, the payment giant may have unlocked the next level in cryptocurrency adoption. PayPal currently supports 4 cryptocurrencies: Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, and Bitcoin Cash, and is restricted to the US. It plans to expand its services to Europe and elsewhere. Could not be long at all. Before, I mean, it's I know it's got a lot of ground to cover. It's only at $25 million. It's got to get up to $500 billion to compete with exchanges like Kraken and Coinbase Pro. But the fact of the matter is what it said at the end. I mean, it's only in America at the moment. That will soon be global, and everyone around the world who's using PayPal will be able to buy a cryptocurrency service on his. That, for me, is what's truly going to push mass adoption, and it'll be the private sector, private corporations, basically beating everyone else to the pulp. I mean, can you imagine how the Americans are going to react to an Apple coin? Fucking blow up. Do you know what I mean? If they legitimately brought out an Apple coin in the next 6 months, I think we'd see unbelievable volumes on that. And then they started allowing people to buy iTunes with it and stuff. Because Apple censors crypto features of some Coinbase apps and stuff like that. So actually, as far as I'm aware, the Apple devices are basically saying, "Oh, we're gonna block that off for you until we produce our own," kind of thing. It's an interesting one. Interesting indeed. We're gonna try and start going live as well after work, by the way, guys. So take a little video like this in the morning and then get home and do a little live stream because I miss it. actually miss doing them, and I miss speaking to the community directly. So we need to get back on that in some way, shape, or form. But this is big. It's big, and something's happening in it. It's moving. I mean, is Bitcoin still over? Let's have a check. Is it still over 16k before we start blowing its fucking trumpet? 16.7. I mean, even Ripple's at 29 cents at the moment, back near the 30s. Tether's $1, no surprise there. Ethereum 465. I mean, most people have already kind of forgotten where it actually was in March. It was a $3,000 Bitcoin. Chris reminded us last night. It was at 80 quid Ethereum. It's madness. Madness. I think when the big dogs, if you get Amazon, Apple, and a few others offering what PayPal have just offered, and maybe even more, I think we're going to see a moonshot. Really, really do. I think on the other hand, it could take a little longer than people think to actually reach moon prices. I think we're going to have a more little gradual up now until the back end of like 2022, and it will be fucking flying by then. I think. I just don't think the bull run is going to come round as fast as some people think. I know we're going there already. Don't get me wrong. We're at 16.7k. It's not that far away from all-time highs. Let's not kid ourselves. But on one hand, it's either going to hit the all-time high and absolutely take off, or it's about to dip back down to 14, 13k. So each to their own. Be careful if you're thinking about taking a little bit off the top, because you could get caught in a bear trap or all sorts. It's like the fucking Wild West out there at times. So take it easy. On that note, I keep looking over my shoulder though after the apprentice, see if he's here yet. Can't see him, but I'm going to have to go. Apologies for the short video. I was up late, so I will try and go live when I get home tonight and just cover a little bit more adoption talk. We'll just have a chat. Let's just talk about adoption. You know what I mean? If nothing else, look, talk about the tech a little bit. So, invest in yourself. You know the danger, mate. Invest in the internet of value. Turn hobbies into revenue if you can. Wishing health and happiness to you and yours. Love crypto. Love the PayPal volume, baby. And we love you. Until the next one. Peace.